Hi everybody, this is Lori from Get Crafty with Lori, and today I'm going to do a two-page layout of a vacation that my husband and I went on this past summer. We went on a Disney cruise, and one of our stops was the country of Malta. We stopped in the city of Valletta, and we took an Uber ride to a walled-in city called Mdina. It's spelled M-D-I-N-A, but it's pronounced Mdina. It's perched on a hill in central Malta, and to get into the walled city, you walk over an arched stone bridge and you enter through the main gate here. If this looks familiar, it's because it was used in the Game of Thrones. To document my photos, I'm going to be using these beautiful papers from the Floral Impressions suite. I absolutely love this piece here with these stripes of different colored flowers. I don't think I'm going to use this page today, but I am going to use it on another layout. The back side of this has one of the new colors. It's called Darling Duckling. This beautiful one here has the back side called Fresh Freesia. We have this beautiful one here with these yellow daisies, and the back side of this is Garden Green. We have this beautiful floral here with the new strawberry slush paper. We have this beautiful one here with Old Olive. We have this one with these beautiful ferns here, and the back side of that is Pool Party. Because I have so many photos, I found a sketch on Pinterest that I will be able to fit 2, 4, 6, 8 photos on it. I've brought in 2 pieces of white willow cardstock, and when you look at my sketch, you can see that it does not use a lot of pattern paper. Up at the top here, we have a 2-inch wide border, and then on the sides here, we have 3 by 5 pieces. Let me bring in my photos. I matted them to bring out this bougainvillea. The pink that's in this collection, it is called Strawberry Slush, but it was too pinky, whereas the bougainvillea kind of has a magenta tone to it. And I'm using a piece of Berry Burst cardstock for that. One of the other colors that is in this collection is called Misty Moonlight. My title's gonna go up here, but I wanna do something different with my title and this top photo. I'll show you that in just a minute. And let's get the pattern papers. This one here is very pretty, and this would make a nice strip across the top. This would go to, we've got this one here, accent colors to go with it. I can use this piece here, Fresh Fresh. I also like this green. I'm leaning towards this piece. I can put this up here at the top, but I'm kind of thinking I might like it down here. And when I mentioned to you about what I was going to do with my title and this photo, let me show you what I was thinking about. In the stamp and die set, we have these ovals here. I thought this might be pretty to put up here, and the place we're at, Mdina, I thought it might be kind of pretty to put in here and decorate with some flowers. So if I have flowers up here on the top, then I can put this on the bottom. And then over on this side here, I'm going to do some journaling. That this might look pretty. I'm going to go ahead and cut some paper, and I'll be right back. I went ahead and cut my papers like that, but I'm thinking it might be kind of nice to have a strip up here on the top as well, kind of to close those in together. I think that looks nice. And I have the fresh freesia here that's really pretty. I also cut these strips of the garden green, and I think those would look kind of pretty just tucked under here like that. And I'm also thinking I want to sponge my pieces. So I have a little spot here of Misty Moonlight and a blending brush, or excuse me, a blending tool. And I'm going to go ahead and just put a little bit of this on the edges. I think that just gives it a nice finished look. I think that looks nice. I don't think I need to do it to the garden green, because I don't think that really needs to stand out because it's dark enough. Stampin' Up! Has papers that are online exclusives only. This is called the Floral Impressions Suite Collection. It's a really nice set. Okay, all my pieces are now inked up, and I am ready to put them down on my page. Let me grab my photos just to make sure this is going to work. Here's that oval that I was talking about. I want to, because this is gold foil, I want to put the outside in gold foil on this one. And then I think I'll leave the inside white. So let's see how that looks. It can go like this. That way it'll kind of overlap this fresh freesia paper here. I think that would look nice. And there's another piece that goes with it. This is the inside part of it. So I'm going to go ahead and die cut those pieces. Okay, I have a piece of gold foil paper and my die, and I'm going to run this through. So let's see what we have. We have this gold center, and here is the gold ring that goes with it. Isn't that beautiful? And for the inside, I have a piece of white willow. Also with this collection, I forgot to mention, it comes with this an emboss folder here. I am thinking that would be very pretty. My machine, when I did that die cut, I was able to just use the platform and the two pieces that came with it. Okay, when you're doing the emboss with it, if you have a Spellbinders die cut machine, you're going to need to get the platform from Stampin' Up! To go with. So with the Stampin' Up! One, you're going to need these three pieces here. Let's put this down here like that. And then we're going to need this over it and this one. And we'll run that through. So let's take this apart and see how that looks. Oh, that's very pretty. So now I'm going to take this, now we know how this is going to look, and then I'm going to go ahead and put this back through my machine and cut this out. I've glued this down here. So I'm thinking I'm going to put that down right here. I have these dies here. These are the Alphabet a la mode dies, and I cut myself a title. Let me bring that in. Okay, here are my letters that say Umdinas. Now my photos are down, my title is down, and I have my journaling spot. The only thing that's missing are the embellishments. Let's make some pretty flowers for this layout. Bring in some white cardstock, and here are the flowers that we're going to be using. I want to bring out more of the bougainvillea color in my flowers. So I'm going to use this berry burst here, and I'm going to use crushed curry for the center of my flowers, and I have pecan pie in this little ink spot here. I don't have the full pad, but I do have that. So for this flower, we have two parts to it. We have the outline part and we have the solid part. And so when you're looking at these flowers, you kind of want to pick a reference that looks the same. When I look at these, I kind of see there's like a little finger here of the flower that points down, and there's like a V between it, and this is the same. So I'm going to lay them out the same way like that. So let's go ahead, first of all, and we'll start with the solid flower and the berry burst. We'll ink that up. I don't want it to be such a strong color, so I'm going to stamp off, and then I'm going to go ahead and stamp it again, second generation. So now we have a lighter tone there. Now I'm going to put that back, and then we'll go ahead and take this one, and we're going to use the full color for this one for our outline. So we know where this lines up because we set it out together. So I'm just going to go ahead and put that over. So now we have the two-tone flower. For the center, we have a couple of different pieces here. We have this one here that has some little dots on it, and then we have a solid one. So I'm going to start with the one with the little dots, and I'm going to use my pecan pie, and then I'm just going to go ahead and put that down in the center like that. And then the more solid piece, I'm going to use the crushed curry for that. Okay, and that is going to go like that. And then I'm going to bring in the piece that will cut it. So this is the one that goes with it. And once again, we're going to look for that little finger that came down, and we will line it up like that and cut our flower out. And when it is cut out, it will look like that. These flowers were so much fun to play with. Then I went ahead and tried different colors and made myself a garden. I cut out some green sprigs here. For this flower, I took two pieces and I put them together like that. And then I put them on the stem piece that came with it. So I want to go ahead and play with these flowers and put them on my layout. Let's start with the left-hand side first. So I've got a big space here to fill. I've got a lot of white space. I like these green sprigs because I think they'll add some nice filler to my layout. So I'm thinking of doing something like that with it. And let's see, I have these beautiful flowers that I made. Let's lay those down here. Let's do a little flower arranging. Let's see. I put some of these here on the little stem. I thought that was cute. But I think I'm going to do some loose flowers on this here. Maybe something like that. Let's put some of these other flowers maybe down below here. Let's try another one of these flowers. See how this looks. That looks pretty. We put this over here like that. So we have 3 of those. I also cut one of these in the fresh freesia. I think that's pretty. And if I put it on this side, then I have the fresh freesia on that side. And then it kind of fills the space here nicely. So I'm going to go ahead and we can glue those down, and then we'll go ahead and work on the second page. I'm thinking I might want to pop some of these flowers up. I want to lay them like they are. Maybe put a little glue down first of all, because I got them the way I want them and I don't want them to move. So I'm just going to put a little bit of glue on the page to get these to stay down. I'm not putting a lot of glue down just yet. Just in case I have to move something. Okay, let's see. Put a little bit under here just to secure that in place. And I think I like that like that. Okay, let's put that over here like that. And let's see. Just kind of have to keep playing with these until you get them the way you'd like them to be. I think that looks really pretty like that, but I do need to put some foam dots underneath these ones here. Let me get these off and we'll put these down here. Let's put one there. And we'll stick this flower on like that. Let's put this one here like that. Then we have this fresh freesia here that can tuck under like that. That looks really pretty. And I have these extra green pieces too. If I want to add more greenery to my layout, I could put something behind here if I wanted to. Now that that's glued down, I really can't do anything on that one, but I could add some more greenery down here. Actually, I like that. So I'm gonna put this behind here like that. That kind of fills that space a little bit. Let's see what else. I even have some of the smaller ones. Let's see if I need more greenery in here. Or I can put some up under here. Let's try this. See if I need that. Oh, that looks really pretty. Let's add some more greenery to this spot. Okay, that works really nice. Doesn't that look pretty? Okay, so I have this side done. Now let's go over to the other side of the page and we'll decorate this side. So I kind of want to do something similar over here. So let's see what we can do on this side. Let's see, I have this one here that has a stem on it. Let's see what we could do with that. I could tuck that under here if I wanted to and kind of lift it up like that. That's pretty. Can put one of these little pieces under there too, and I can add some more greenery on this. I could do something like that. Let's see if it'll look like without that stem on it. Let's try this. I think that stem might be getting in the way. We can do that. Put that there. I can take one of these flowers off this stem. I think I'm going to do that. Let's see how that would look. No, I don't think I have room for two. Okay, let's put this over here like that. I think I need a smaller flower to put on there since we have such a small space. Let's try putting this one over here like that. I think that looks pretty. So I'm going to go ahead and put that down. And then I'm going to pop that flower up. It was so much fun playing with these flowers. I tried several different types of inks to come up with different ideas. I even tried the Misty Moonlight flowers. I thought that blue was pretty, but I kind of wanted to stick with the kind of purpley tone, so I stuck with that. I did this one here in the Melon Mambo, and this one here I did in the Strawberry Slush. Let's see, I can do it like that. Let me put this under here. Could put another one over here. Let me see if I should put some greenery behind this. Let's try that. How does that look? Or let's see. We have these little leaves. I don't know if this one's too big. I think these are all the same size. Oh, let's try a bigger flower. Let's see how this looks. That looks kind of pretty. If I put another one of these little purple flowers, get off of here. I had so much fun putting these down, but let's try this. I think that looks nice. And then I can put the green leaf behind that. I think that looks pretty, having something like that there. Okay. And just kind of have it off the side. Okay. Oh, that looks so pretty, doesn't it? Okay, so let's go back on this side and see what else do I need to do here. Okay, we were looking at this fresh freesia. I could put that one over here. That looks nice. Or I can put another one of those little flowers on this side. Let's try another one over here on this side. Do I want to do it like that? Or I can tuck it back here like that. I think that looks nice. Okay, I'm going to put this one right here. I think that looks good. That looks pretty for that. So I've got these two here. Wondering if I need a third cluster somewhere, because usually you kind of have that triangle going. I don't know, I could put a little flower. Let's see. What happens if I put a little flower down here like that? That looks kind of cute. Okay, and then that completes the triangle. And this has just a little stem on it. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and let's put this down with the foam dot. Okay. That looks cute there. I think I might need another leaf on this side. Or another one of these. That's too big, I think. Let me get a smaller one. Okay, let's do that. That looks good there. And to finish off, I have these really pretty, they're called Strawberry Slush Pretty and Pink Gems. let's put these down on my layout. Let's bring this one over here first. Oh, these are so beautiful. Look at these. We have 3 different shades here. Very pretty. Okay. Put one there. Let's put another little one next to it. These are sticking to me. Let's push one of these off here. Put that there. And then we'll put another one over here. I'm going to put one over here. Let's see. Let's do a smaller one here. Put some down here. That one just went over, so it's going to stay there. Put one up there like that. We'll put another smaller one next to it. Okay. I don't think I'm going to put anything down there on that side. Okay, let's go over here to this side. And I think I'll put one on this journaling spot. I think that's a good place to put it. Put one there, and let's put a small one and put it right next to it. Okay, I'll put those 2 there, and then I will put a bigger one right above it there. And here's my finished layout. If you've enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you're not already subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. Let's take a quick look at some of the things we've made here. Here's our gorgeous flower cluster with all the gorgeous flowers. I hope you enjoyed that process as I showed you how I put the cluster together. Here's the embossing folder with my title. This here is St. Paul's Cathedral. It was built in the 12th century. This is where St. Paul met the governor after he was shipwrecked in Malta. And there's the famous gate from the Games of Thrones. And here's our little journaling spot with the little flower cluster there. Thank you for watching and have a wonderful day.